Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Ever felt financially behind in life? It's a feeling that's all too familiar for many. Today we're addressing this head-on, exploring how we can flip the script and start making strides towards financial stability. From understanding the root of this feeling to assessing your financial situation, setting realistic goals and identifying practical steps to catch up, we're covering it all. Whether you're just starting your financial journey or feel like you're playing catch-up, this video is for you. Let's dive in. First and foremost, it's essential to acknowledge that feeling financially behind is a common sentiment. We live in a world where it's easy to fall into the trap of comparing ourselves to others. Perhaps you see friends buying homes, driving new cars, or taking lavish vacations, and it makes you feel like you're lagging. It's important to remember, however, that everyone's financial journey is unique, and it's often not helpful or accurate to compare your Chapter 1 to someone else's Chapter 20. Additionally, life is full of unexpected turns. You might have faced setbacks like job loss, medical emergencies, or other unforeseen expenses that have knocked you off your financial path. It's okay. These are part of life's ebb and flow, and it's never a reflection of your worth or capabilities. Finally, a lack of financial knowledge or not knowing where to start can also contribute to this feeling. The world of finance can seem overwhelming, with its jargon, countless options and complex strategies. If you're feeling lost, remember that every expert was once a beginner. It's okay to start small, learn at your own pace, and seek help when you need it. The important point here is not to let these feelings of being financially behind overwhelm you. Instead, let them serve as a catalyst for action. The key is to use this feeling as motivation for positive change. Remember, it's not about where you start, but the direction in which you're moving. Now, take a moment to assess your current financial situation. This is the cornerstone of any solid financial plan, as it gives you a clear picture of where you are right now. It's like standing in front of a financial mirror. This step is crucial because it allows you to take stock of your income, expenses, debts, and savings. Let's start with income. This is the money you bring in regularly. It could be from your job, your business, or any other sources of revenue. It's important to have a clear understanding of how much you're making each month. Once you have that figure, you can start to map out your financial landscape. Next, let's look at expenses. These are the costs you incur on a regular basis. This could be rent, utilities, groceries, transportation, and so on. It's important to track every penny you spend. This can seem tedious, but it gives you a clear picture of where your money is going, and it helps you identify areas where you might be overspending. Now let's talk about debt. This is money you owe. It could be student loans, credit card debt, a mortgage, or any other type of loan. Knowing exactly how much you owe, to whom, and at what interest rate gives you the information you need to create a plan to pay it off. It's not always pleasant to face your debt, but it's an essential step towards financial freedom. Finally, let's consider savings. This is money you've set aside for future needs or goals. It could be in a savings account, a retirement account, or even under your mattress. Knowing how much you have saved gives you a foundation to build upon. It lets you know how much of a safety net you have in case of unexpected expenses. So, why is understanding your financial situation so important? Because it's the first step towards changing it. It allows you to see your financial strengths and weaknesses, and it gives you the data you need to make informed decisions about your financial future. It's like having a map when you're lost. It doesn't necessarily tell you where to go, but it shows you where you are. And that's the first step to getting where you want to be. By understanding where you stand, you can make informed decisions about where you want to go. With a clearer picture, it's time to talk about setting realistic financial goals. Goals give direction, they provide focus, and more importantly, they give you a roadmap to follow on your journey to financial freedom. But remember, it's crucial to ensure that these goals align with your personal values and aspirations. Setting financial goals may sound like a daunting task, especially if you're feeling financially behind, but don't worry. The idea here is not to reach for the stars straight away, but rather to make small, consistent steps that can lead to significant progress over time. Think about your short-term goals. Perhaps you want to pay off a credit card, start an emergency fund, or save for a much-needed vacation. These are goals you aim to achieve within the next 1 to 2 years. They provide immediate motivation and reward. Next, consider your long-term goals. These could be saving for retirement, paying off your mortgage, or building a college fund for your children. Long-term goals require patience and persistence. They may not provide instant gratification, but they are integral to your financial stability and future. But how do you set these goals? Start by identifying what's important to you. Is it home ownership, retirement savings, debt-free living? Then quantify these goals. How much do you need to save or pay off? When do you want to achieve these goals? The key here is to be specific and realistic. Avoid setting vague or unattainable goals. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will your financial future. It's about consistent progress, not overnight success. Once your goals are set, create a plan. This could involve setting a budget, cutting back on expenses, or finding additional income streams. Regularly review and adjust your plan as necessary. Life happens, and it's okay to modify your goals as your circumstances change. Remember, small, consistent steps can lead to significant progress over time. Setting realistic financial goals is not about perfection. It's about making consistent, focused efforts towards a better financial future. Don't be discouraged by the distance you have to go. Instead, take pride in every step you take towards your goals. The journey to financial freedom begins with a single step, so let's take that step today. Finally, dive into practical steps to catch up and get ahead financially. This journey is all about action, and the first step is to create a budget. A budget is a financial roadmap that guides you towards your goals. It helps you to track your income and expenses and to understand where your money is going. Next, let's talk about saving. It's crucial to build an emergency fund. This fund acts as a safety net for unexpected expenses or income loss. Aim to save at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. Start small if you have to, every penny counts. Debt repayment is another key step. Prioritize high-interest debts first, as they can quickly spiral out of control. Consider strategies like the snowball method, where you pay off smaller debts first to gain momentum, or the avalanche method, where you tackle high-interest debts first to save on interest over time. Now let's think outside the box. Can you increase your income streams? Perhaps you can seek a part-time job, start a side business, or invest in assets that generate passive income. Remember, it's not just about cutting costs, but also about growing your income. Lastly, educate yourself. Read financial books, attend workshops, subscribe to financial blogs. Knowledge is power, and the more you know, the better decisions you can make. It's never too late to take control of your financial future. With these practical steps, you're well on your way to catching up and getting ahead. If you've made it this far, remember that your financial journey is unique to you. It's not a race nor a competition. It's a path that you carve out step by step towards a well-grounded financial future. It's essential to understand that even the smallest progress is still progress. Every penny saved, every debt paid off, every new income stream you explore, it all adds up. Celebrate these victories, no matter how small they seem. They're milestones on your journey and indicators of your growing financial prowess. It's these small victories that build momentum, that ignite the spark of financial empowerment within you. Financial empowerment is not just about accumulating wealth. It's about taking control, making informed decisions, and creating a future that aligns with your aspirations. It's about making choices today that your future self will thank you for. Financial empowerment is about taking control and making choices that align with your goals. If you found this video helpful or relatable, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more empowering content. Engage with us in the comments below. We're here to foster a community where everyone feels supported in their financial journey. Remember, you're not alone in this. We're all in this together, striving to overcome the hurdles and build a more secure financial future. Thanks for joining us today, and until next time, here's to financial empowerment and taking charge of your financial destiny.